Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Let's talk some boxing. Hopefully, we'll be able to go live with boxing later on today, man. But, yeah, talk a little bit about Gary Russell. Josh Warrington kind of going back and forth. Let me pull that up now so I can read that. Holyfield and Tyson might do a trilogy. And first, let's start off with Deontay Wilder, Charles Martin rumors. And, I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate, though. That rumor said that fight's not going to happen because Wilder won too much money. What else? He said. What else was out there? There was something else out there too. He was one of the opponents. I think Kanauki, Martin, Hellenius who beat Kanauki. There was one more guy in there. I can't remember. I know it's Kanowski. I say Kanowski, Martin, Hellenius. I forget. It was one more fighter. I think that was listed in there, but. Yeah, Fernando Vargas' son was posting that Martin had got the Wilder fight, and obviously it's not happening. And then you got some people, and more than Eddie Hearn, I know some people that think that Charles Martin can beat Deontay Wilder. He had an easier time beating Gerald Washington, but Washington was Wilder's comeback fight, and then obviously he got beat up by a few people, you know, on the way to Charles Martin. I mean, on the way to get to fighting Charles Martin, but I mean, what do Wilder expect? You know, I understand his beef with fighting Martin because Al Hammond could have made that fight years ago. But when all you seeing is green, it blinds you to the fact that Eddie Hearn was playing him. Al Hammond made Anthony Joshua champion. They knew that Charles Martin could beat Anthony Joshua, and even if he did beat him, that he probably wasn't gonna knock him out or get a decision at that point. But I mean, ain't nobody getting mad at Al Hammond, even when y'all boy barbershop. You get it, barbershop conversation. This nigga don't go to no barbershop. He bald as hell, so gotta call it barbershop conversation. Said that, you know, basically that Al Hammond had a white supremacist and Kelly Swanson. That's not what I believe. What he said, doing the media said they followed some reporters into the bathroom. I heard multiple reports, about her. Okay, strike one. How he sold Martin to Eddie Hearn. How he worked with Eddie Hearn, I think he made Kell Brook a champion, right? Yeah, let Kell Brook get a decision. Let Loma get a decision over Gary Russell. How he's working hand in hand with the Pilgrim Eddie Hearn because he just seen green. Remember, the Asian cast that Al Hammond had. He let Jamie McDowell, who ended up getting knocked out by Inouye a couple years ago. He let two fights. He let them come over to Texas and take out them Asian kids that was with PBC. So Al Hammond allowed Eddie Hearn to get multiple belts. You know, he allowed him to get multiple belts. And look, you know, from Charles Martin to Sean Porter to Kell Brook to I forget their name. Kama guy, and I think whoever it was with Jamie McDowell. You know, he made a mistake. If I'm Deontay Wilder, I would want big money to fight Charles Martin because that was supposed to be my unification bout. And people that's crying about Wilder not unifying, I mean, I don't think Larry Holmes unified. He just defended the green belt. If my memory serves me correctly, but my whole thing is, could Charles Martin beat Deontay Wilder? If you asking this post Fury, 2 fights with Fury, 1 fight before the second Fury fight, or before the Fury, I would say no. I don't know mentally what Deontay Wilder is. They showing him shooting a 50 cal Desert Eagle pistol. You know, I don't know what he is. If people now know that if I can get past the power and I can knock him out or I can beat him, I mean, that right hand's still there. You know, and I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later, but you know, all this shit that's going around about what Mark Breland saying, it's stuff that we knew. I knew, you know, way before the Fury 2 fight that we discussed it with people behind the scenes. So, you know, Trick always helped me out, and a few other people. I'm gonna leave them anonymous. But Trick always helped me out, and not only he said it, and a few other people said it, but everybody want to focus on the Breland, but nobody want to focus on him not wanting to run distance. We've been through that. Him not wanting to hit the bag, the speed bag. You know, at the end of the day, that's Wilder perspective, you know. People, you know, I like Wilder before all this shit happened, but when you throw another black man under the bus, that's where I tapped out at. You know, how can anybody pro-black or these black reporters get mad at that? But I mean, the reason he can't get rid of Jay Diaz is because he got a lifetime contract with Wilder. So, but you know, moving forward, I mean, I don't know who he gonna fight for the type of money he looking for, because he left $32 million, you know, in arbitration, then lost it in mediation. Now they offer him $10 million. So I don't know what he's looking for. At the end of the day, you know, Deontay Wilder fight never generated $20 million. Plus paying his opponent, plus paying, it never generated them. They overpaid Deontay Wilder to keep up with Anthony Joshua, per se. Instead of bowing down to Joshua, knocking Joshua out, then, you know, you get the Fury. You already cemented as one of the greatest heavyweights of your era, and then doing that. Their whole thing was keeping up with Anthony Joshua, when they could have just said, all right, if Joshua get past Charles Martin, we need y'all, for us give you a Martin, we can give y'all Deontay Wilder. But maybe they didn't believe in Deontay Wilder at that point, and they believed in Joshua hype, but Joshua never gave an opportunity to pass the baton back to Wilder. But he should get past Charles Martin, but he may not get back in the ring if you're looking for $15, $10, $20 million. Nigga, you don't generate that. What's wrong with him, man? They don't care about it. They ain't like Wilder to begin with. And why Al Haymon losing all his resources that he got to fight that? Al Haymon don't care about Wilder. If he did, and they thought Wilder was gonna be a superstar, why they just didn't make Wilder and Charles Martin? That's just common sense. But none of these people, they keep asking the same repetitive questions. The same questions. Oh, Breland. Nobody asking Jay Diaz why Al Haymon did more to secure the bag or secure the fight or take his Harvard connections and do legal things. Because Al Haymon don't fuck with Deontay Wilder like that. I've been telling y'all that. Let's move on. Josh Warrington responded to Gary Russell. Think he's Mayweather trying to get a payday. Okay. Shout out to the boxing scene staff. That's who wrote it. As Boxing Priest reported, Jerry Russell was insulted by the $1 million offer from Eddie Hearn for the Warrington fight. Warrington responded, he's unbelievable. I don't know where he gets it from. Warrington told Mirror Sports, a lot of these American fighters seem to want humongous paychecks, and they're not bringing anything to the table. I've said it before, they all want to be paid like Floyd Mayweather, but they don't have the same profile as Floyd Mayweather. I don't think Gary Russell is selling out arenas and selling out thousands of tickets. He's not the biggest of names. He knows he's not got long left. He's 32. He's not a young fighter anymore, so it's probably wants to cash in. He went on. We were originally scheduled to fight Zhu Ken, but he pulled out. Whatever, he lying. I think it was something about worried about catching COVID over here. I thought it was laughable. He using that as an excuse that he's a boxer for not so long. You think he'd be itching to get back, but come to thought, this one, Eddie Hearn is saying fights could be made quite sooner. Nick's stupid. He dropped his belt. Do we know what Gary Russell getting paid? Just fucking with Al Haymon for fights smaller than his? Gary Russell sold out the MGM Harbor in DC, which is not big, by the way. He got the whole gate. So whatever money they spent, the concessions, parking, food, that didn't go to the venue, where they rented the venue out, with all the concessions, that went to his pocket. So he got guaranteed 1.5 to fight Joseph Diaz, which he probably brought in around $2 million. So of course, he's on the pedestal. He's not gonna fight, Josh Warrington and go overseas for $1 million. That's just high thinking. But nobody want to take less to gain more. Gary Russell need fights like Josh Warrington to cement his legacy and cement all that. Tank ain't taking less money to fight you. Fight Josh Warrington. Fight Galahad, which that's in the plans of him fighting Galahad and unifying with him after he get the IBF title that Warrington dropped. Fight Galahad. When they upgrade Zhu Ken, fight him. And fight Warrington now, man. Take less to make more. These dudes, just all these dudes like Gary Russell. Oh, they wanted me to pay. They want more. Look, sometimes you gotta take less to get more. And Gary Russell gonna be sitting there without the Warrington fights, without I'm gonna say Kell Jackson, without the Kid Galahad fights, without the Leo fights. Like I said before, man, sometimes you gotta take a couple steps backwards to go forward. But Gary don't want to fight nobody, dude. I love Gary Russell at one point. Met him, cool as shit. Him and his brother, cool as shit. At this point, he feeling like he's in a upper echelon fighter at 126, and he is. But to be honest, the fights that motherfuckers want to see him in with Mayor and the vet, he's about to fight Ray Vargas, You know, I don't want to see that fight. He might lose that fight because Ray Vargas got an ugly style. Emmanuel Navarrete, Josh Warrington, Kid Galahad, and Zukin. People want to see those 4 fights. Make them happen. If not, tell Al Heyman to send a counter offer. But about that Zukin situation, that motherfucker didn't want to fight Zukin. Real start. I think Zukin want him to come over there. Man, come on, man. You ain't got no belt. He the champion. So Josh Warrington, like he calling shots, but to be honest, I think Gary Russell should take less to fight him or tell Al to counter offer. But it's pretty much just the world we in boxing. Don't nobody want to take a step backwards to make something jump. Everybody want to be on the pedestal. You see it with Crawford and Spence. You see it with, you know, Gervonta and Teofimo Lopez. You see it with Wilder and Charles Martin. You see it a lot of different places. Don't nobody else want to take steps backwards to make the fight happen. Everybody want to be paid up front. When I think about people being paid up front, I just think they don't think they can win the fight. But, you know, $1 million or whatever million dollars is excellent money for a small fighter. But Gary Russell been getting the bigger bag. But moving on, I'm hearing that Evander Holyfield and Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson could be fighting again. And that's a good fight. I mean, Evander Holyfield beat his ass twice to the point in the second fight he had to bite his ear. But they said they could generate $100 million, and that's cool. Because, you know, for Warringtons and Russells and Spencer Crawford and, you know, Furies and Wilders and whatever Wilders and Joshuas and Furies, the longer for that take to happen, you know, Al Heyman gonna continue to, you know, hype Mike Tyson his little league, and Triller gonna continue to corner the market. So don't be surprised when YouTubers start making more money and start selling more tickets than boxers. Don't be surprised when boxers start needing YouTubers. Because we going at. These boxers don't want to fight the best fights. These boxers, you know, nobody want to take a step backwards, and these YouTubers gonna take over. I'm telling you. These old niggas coming back. The old Legends League gonna take over. Don't nobody watch boxing no way anyway. No matter if it's on Fox for free, niggas ain't watching on CBS, ABC, NBC Sports, Showtime, HBO, pay-per-view. Ain't nobody watching it. And these motherfuckers so arrogant, and everybody believe they the money man. And at some point, boxing is gonna be dead. You know, but, you know, good that Fury, I keep saying Fury, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield get into the bag. Holyfield then bullied him into fighting. Man, that's crazy, man. I don't think Mike want to relive that, but it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, call, response, your video request, all my social media links in the description. Faster way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. We also got a Facebook group, all links in the description. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link description one time. We go.